Hello there, my name is Sam and I'm bringing you this cryptocurrency update. And yes, guys and girls, we've all been waiting for this moment and it's currently happening, and I really wanted to share my outlook and also a very interesting aspect which we can see in this chart right here, which is super important, and also a bunch of super cool stuff. So before we jump right into it and also show what's going on with my $250,000 long trade, and so without any further ado, please hit that like button. I'm always motivated to see so many likes, and let's push to 2,000 likes on this video. It always motivates me to create these videos each single day. But if you don't want to like the video, then that's fine. Just please enjoy the content. Always happy to provide amazing information. And don't forget at least to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified when I make a new upload. And also a link to my free Telegram channel where you can stay alerted to the market moves in the description of this video. So okay, without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. Here in the daily chart, we are starting to see something super tasty. If we go to a smaller time frame, let's actually go to a 1 hour chart right here. Then in the previous video, I told you that a strong move is coming, and make some noise down in the comments for Mr. Spot On, because it actually happened within a few hours after I posted the video. So if you've taken a long trade from there, good job and congratulations on your profits. And by the way, my long trade on Bitcoin is still right here, still open with a profit of about $32,000. This is quite a big trade. And remember, along the way, we've taken some small trades like $4,000 profit, $5,000 profit, $1,000 profit, a $500 loss, or a $1,000 loss here and there. Some small pieces, bits and pieces. But again, this is swing trading. I'm really, because I don't have time to trade super actively like I did before throughout the years of my active trading. So for me, I'm keeping this. I really wanted to keep it and see what's going to happen. So this is really nice profit for me right here. And if you want to be trading actively, then use my link to Bybit in the description of this video and create an account, and you will get a $4,100 bonus of real money on top of your initial deposit, which is amazing, and also a 30% discount on commissions and fees and withdrawal fees as well, which is super awesome. So use that link down in the description right now. So yes, as for my trade, currently I'm considering to take partial profits. And again, I'll post about it in the Telegram channel. So go in the description of this video and join my free Telegram channel because currently we are seeing this huge breakout which has been happening. The market was preparing for it for quite some time. Right, well, let me just remove this right here. Let me go back to the hourly chart and remove this. I don't know what this is. And basically the market was preparing for it for quite a while. We had this ascending wedge, which is actually more of a bearish pattern, but then we got stuck in this consolidation, this incredible squeeze between this support, which was previously resistance, and the level of 44,700. And I told you guys that this is a very important level, and so is 45,700. And this is the incredible explosion that happened. We had this incredible breakout with a small retest, just textbook. And then people tell me technical analysis doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work for them. It clearly does work for me when I'm pulling these kinds of profits of $32,000 within just a few days of work, which is amazing. And again, if you want to learn how to trade properly, join my certified and accredited trading education, a 5 months long learning program where you learn everything from A to Z. A link to a discount is also down in the description. So right now, we currently are in the uncharted territory, so to speak, for the last at least few months, because everybody is super happy to see this breakout. And we've broken above all these resistances here that were super important. And obviously we've had this squeeze right here that actually broke out in this area, retested it, and is now moving upwards. So in terms of the targets, and the targets are only in this instance only technical ones. So this is not necessarily something that has to be met, but this is what a lot of traders are going to be looking at currently, since we have gone past all the major resistance. So we have, as they say, the double bottom W whatever pattern. So here is a bottom and here is a bottom wave. So and the neckline is this one right here. So we are currently breaking the neckline, and we've broken the neckline. So potentially the target is this green one right here, is basically the width of this whole place. I mean, it's just being a bit conservative. So the target of this break of the neckline is about $57,000. So is this realistic? Well, to be honest, there are quite a few things in the on-chain data that tell us that there is really weak accumulation and that currently whales are distributing the coins a little bit. So there are a lot of weaknesses in the chart, to be honest. However, technicals are still technicals and we can ride this momentum nonetheless. So this would be $57,000 would be the target of this whole breakout of this whole scenario right here. And also we're gonna take a look at the weekly chart. Then we're gonna see something absolutely beautiful. Look at this weekly close. This is incredibly bullish. And the reason is because we have to pay attention to, let me just put it on there. No, this is wrong. So we want to take a look at the 21-week moving average, which has been a very important one previously. And oftentimes when he actually broke above it, if we take a look at it historically, then here this led to an incredible rally. Then also this break above led to an incredible rally. Certainly we had instances like this one here, which was followed by capitulation, which is not, I mean, anything can happen. But oftentimes when we would see a break above the 21-day moving average in the weekly chart, just like this one, for example, it would lead to an incredible rally, etc. And so you will see this in the history. And see, this is exactly what we are seeing currently because we closed above it in the weekly chart. So right now we have all the way to go to 52,000, 56,000, 58,000, etc. if this momentum is going to be sustained. So this is incredibly beautiful just in general. And if we're going to be looking at the EMA ribbon, which is also quite important for the weekly chart, and as you might remember, the EMA ribbon just works in a similar way to the 21 moving average, but nonetheless it's got just a little bit more data to it. So in this case you will see that oftentimes when we broke above, then this was when we took off in a bullish direction, just like we had this instance right here, a retest, and then going to the latest all-time high. So right now we had an incredibly bullish weekly close, which is technically looking simply amazing. But there is something else that really wanted to show you, and that is going to be the entity adjusted dormancy flow. So entity adjusted dormancy flow is the ratio of the current market capitalization and the annualized dormancy flow. Entity adjusted dormancy flow can be used to time the market lows and assess whether the bull market remains in relatively normal conditions, blah blah blah. So if what's most important is that we have to look at what has happened in this green area previously, and oftentimes when we would go into this green area and we would actually get out of it, as we are pushing out of it right here, right now, so we are currently above the green area, we're breaking above it. So this has been most of the time the beginning for the rally. So this would be the identification of the bottom and a beginning of another bull market, just like we saw in this area, and then we saw it right here, then we saw it right here, then we saw it right here, then we saw it right here. So it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and now this is the 6th time in the last 10 years. So this indicator has been super accurate. I'm not saying this is not financial advice. I'm not saying that you should be basing your trading decision solemnly on entity adjusted dormancy flow, but this chart that you see the correlation with the Bitcoin price, these kinds of charts, they don't lie. So this is incredible. So this is something that we're currently looking out for, and the targets, as I said, is about $57,000. But remember, there are many super strong key market levels on the way, like $52,000, $56,000, $59,000, and then the all-time high, and then certainly this resistance right here. So this, I would say, is probably at $71,000, and this is the way that we have to actually cover. But in the super immediate short-term perspective, it is not going to be a surprise to anyone for the price to actually come back down and retest this area, which is from 44,700 to 45,700. So this is an absolutely likely scenario that we could see, but in general, we are seeing a lot of power currently, and this is just the way that I'm looking at the prices right now. So my trade is there, but I'm gonna probably scale out of it for the purposes of staying safe and actually claiming some profit, because I'm Thomas Krallo, yes, but even for me, $32,000 on one trade is a good profit. So I'll probably scale out of it very soon just to take partial profits. Right, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please make some noise down in the comments. Let me know what else should I cover in my YouTube videos and whether you enjoy these kinds of short Bitcoin updates. And as always, stay smart, stay rich, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.